Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Barbara June, the president of NALFA, the North American Laminate Flooring Association. Barbara, how you doing?
I am great. I'm glad to talk with you today.
Yeah, me too. We're going to be together tomorrow. It's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you. We'll be at the first annual Flooring Sustainability Summit in Washington, D.C. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, a little background on you. Barbara, you were formerly the general counsel for Swiss Chrono USA, and you've left that job, and now you're really just kind of focused on NALFA, aren't you?
NALFA is, yes, my primary focus in the flooring industry.
How many years were you at Swiss Chrono?
You know, we were laughing about this recently. I was an employee of Swiss Chrono for over 12 years, and prior to that, I was outside counsel. So I've had a relationship with Swiss Chrono since 2004. So it's a long-standing relationship.
All right, so let's talk about this summit that's starting tomorrow. You and I both are flying in for it. Tomorrow night is a reception, and then the next day it's all speakers in the Westin where the meeting's being held. And it's a who's who of people that are talking. It's the American Institute of Architecture, the IDA, the GSA, the U.S. Green Building Council, the International Living Futures Institute, the International Wellbeing Institute, the Tau Council of North America. You got Bob Peoples there. You got the NWFA there, and you've got NALFA. So there's a lot of people there, right?
Absolutely. And by the way, NALFA is proud to support this effort at us coming together, not to slam on each other, but to try to work together to have some open and honest dialogue. So I am thrilled that NALFA chose to participate.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun event because the first day is speakers at the Westin, and the next day we're all going to Capitol Hill, right?
We are. Mrs. Smith goes to Washington, as it were.
Exactly. Why don't you give us a quick update on the kind of the sustainability talking points for the laminate business?
Okay. You know, one of the things that NALFA is highly conscious of is, let's be honest, we don't need to sugarcoat anything. Laminate flooring is made primarily from wood fibers. So when you think about sustainability, you think about beautiful hardwoods, those old sequoia trees that are hundreds of years old. I know we all remember from science classes counting the rings in the trees. Laminate has a beautiful story in just the sheer fact that we can give you a floor that looks like one of those old world trees without having to saw the tree down. I'm very passionate about this. Laminate flooring, the MDF, is made from wood fibers, and at least at Swiss Chrono, the fibers come from loblolly pines. Those pine trees grow up and are able to be reused, regrown, redone within a 7-year period. So you're not hurting old world forests. So that's my biggest piece on the sustainability. There's lots of other angles, but that's the one I'm most passionate about. You can have the beautiful old world looks without depleting the world's resources.
Okay. Well, so it's got a great sustainability message and profile. And it's also, by the way, as you may have learned in our May issue, doing very well. As a matter of fact, the laminate business is taking a little bit of share this year, right?
We are seeing those numbers, yes, among the membership. We knew it was coming, and we've just been waiting for the numbers to prove it out. Appreciate you publishing it, so thank you for publishing the numbers.
All right. Well, listen, I look forward to being with you and seeing you face-to-face tomorrow. I wanted to just make sure the audience knew what was going on this week in Washington, D.C. Again, been talking to Barbara June, the president of NALFA and formerly the general counsel with Swiss Chrono, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.